Hey everyone, it's Ashley Key here, and I am so blessed and honored to be chatting with Jordan, who plays Little James, and Giavani, who plays Thaddeus, the disciples. It seems from all the amazing behind-the-scenes clips and footage that's on the social media platforms for The Chosen, it's really like an incredible brotherhood. That's what it looks like from my perspective. Is that the case, like on and off set?
I would say so. I mean, we have a huge WhatsApp group. Like, so in the off season, whether it's fantasy football we're talking about, whether it's just jokes or just keeping each other updated with what we're doing, this isn't just like a job. You see these people, you go home. It's this is a true family. And we crack jokes on set, and time flies by really quick.
It's that kind of friend group that everyone like dreams of having. You know, everyone is we take care of one another, we encourage one another, we support one another. And yeah, it's the closest, most amazing friend group I've ever had.
That's awesome. I love that. Well, a lot of actors create backstories for the characters that they're playing. What backstories have you created for your characters?
Thaddeus and Little James aren't mentioned much in the Bible. They're among the 12 apostles, but they're not. There's not a whole lot of information on them. And so one thing, like the writers, they embraced my disability and made it part of Little James's story as well, which added a whole new layer to the character. And then going further with that, I kind of imagined that Little James, you know, at that time, if you had a disability, you were kind of ostracized and viewed as a curse. You know, you either did something really wrong or your family did. And so I feel like Little James probably wouldn't have been accepted by most back then in that culture. And when he met Jesus, who is accepting and loving and wants him to follow him regardless of his disability, I think that would be a very appealing thing to Little James.
For me personally, growing up, I was very insecure and just never really felt like I truly belonged in these groups. And Thaddeus wants people to know that they are seen. Wants people to know that they do belong. So that one thing that's really been inspiring to me through what the writers have written and what I can bring to the table is to show people that, yeah, you are seen. We want you to be involved. You do matter. So I try to do that the best I can. I think that's what he tries to do, especially with Matthew this upcoming season on The Chosen. So
and that makes sense because you were friends with Little James before anyone here. He's the one that introduced Little James to Jesus. So he's friends with the outcasts and the misfits.
I don't even know why I'm here. It's usually the students that choose the rabbi, not the other way around. And I'm not even a student.
Neither was I. Thaddeus introduced me to him.
How did you meet?
On a construction job in Bethsaida. He hasn't exactly been picking the best and brightest students.
What? He's a stonemason, like you.
A craftsman. He taught as well. He asked me to follow him. He said he was building a kingdom. A fortress stronger than stone. I believed him.
What are you guys most looking forward to with season 3?
Stakes are a lot higher this season. So the disciples start dealing with the obstacles that come with following Jesus. So I'm excited for people to see what that's all about.
Yeah, and I'm excited for, you know, Little James and Thaddeus in previous seasons were, you know, just kind of like happy to be there, really, you know, uplifting of everyone. They're there to kind of like help push Simon along in his story, or, you know, to just encourage the other apostles. But this season, it does get a little trickier for everyone. You know, they're being asked to go out in groups of 2 to heal people. And Little James is, you know, sitting there like, well, I haven't been healed yet, and you're wanting me to heal people now. So that's going to be a really interesting journey to see where Little James ends up.
Absolutely. How has The Chosen really impacted your faith?
I always felt like I was given a gift and a passion for acting for a reason, but I also felt like I was given a curse in my disabilities that was going to prevent me from ever reaching my full potential as an actor. You know, I'd walk past a reflective surface and see my limp, and I would feel just disgusted and ashamed. Getting The Chosen helped me realize that just because I'm different doesn't mean I'm broken, and that it's not a weakness. My limp isn't a weakness. It's something that's I can use to inspire others and to stand out as an actor.
That's awesome. I love that.
With playing Thaddeus on The Chosen, it's really inspired me to be a better person. You never know what someone's going through. So even seeing someone you don't know walking past you on the street, you know, you don't know what they're going through in their time, and you don't know what a hi or an acknowledgement or like, hey, I like your hat or I like your shirt. You don't know what that can do for their day. So Jesus said to his disciples at the Last Supper, love one another as I have loved you, and that's what I really try to bring every day to my life, you know, since being part of the Chosen.
I love that.